There's something about this time of the year. The cold, the lights, the weird urge to buy socks for people who definitely don't need socks. But mostly, December reminds us of why we're here, to take care of each other. And while most of us are gearing up for Christmas dinners and holiday travel, Ukrainian soldiers are spending another winter in the trenches, under drones, under artillery, under missile threats. No lights, no break, just survival. That's why today's video matters, because this isn't just a war update. It's a report on what you, the global audience, already helped accomplish and what we need to do next. Let me introduce you to Katarina, the first vehicle delivered to the front thanks to this audience and the volunteers behind Car for Ukraine.
And it's our big honor to present the car Katarina, which is going to greatly assist them with their work. Also, just as a small addition to the van, we brought the new Michigan Battalion patch, which is part of the 50 States for Ukraine initiative. And it's my big honor to present one of these patches. So that thank you. There are millions of Americans on the other side of the car who are with you in your fight, with you to the very end. Slava Ukraine.
This wasn't a government project. This wasn't a big NGO. This was people from the Michigan Battalion with support from around the world, all coming together and saying, yeah, we can make a difference. Katarina is a drone support van given to the 411th Brigade's UAV unit. She's armored, she's reinforced, she carries drones, power systems, recovery gear, and crew. Everything needed to keep Ukraine's eyes in the sky. This is what your donations turned into, a real functioning vehicle that immediately went into service. That's impact. It's immediate, it's direct, no middlemen. If you've never seen what vehicles go through near the Ukrainian front, prepare yourself. The roads aren't roads, they're craters connected by mud. These vehicles do everything: troop rotations, field evacuations, drone deployments, medical transport, ammunition resupply, and every single one of those missions saves lives. When you donate to Car for Ukraine, you're not buying a symbolic brick or a ribbon, you're putting a real working machine into the hands of soldiers who desperately need mobility and protection. Now, here's the thing. Whether you're watching from Sydney, Toronto, Manchester, Berlin, Auckland, Stockholm, or anywhere else, you already understand what's at stake. Ukraine is fighting a war that affects all of us. It's a war about borders, it's a war about sovereignty, and it's about whether the largest country in Europe gets to survive. Now, this winter is going to be brutal. You haven't experienced cold unless you've experienced infantry cold. And Ukraine needs more vehicles. Now, your country doesn't matter, your distance doesn't matter, your currency doesn't matter. What matters is that you're human and you're watching a frontline army fighting for its life. The Michigan Battalion accomplished something incredible with Katarina, but the next vehicle may not be from Michigan. The next one may be from all of you, from this entire global community who watches my channel. Because whether you come from a nation that sent tanks, trucks, trainers, or absolutely nothing at all, you can still send one more vehicle, one more lifeline, one more chance for these soldiers to make it through the winter. Car for Ukraine is preparing the next delivery right now, but we can't move without global support. So here's what I'm asking. Wherever you're watching from, go to Car for Ukraine, click the donate button, and help fund the next vehicle. $10 helps, $20 helps, $100 helps. You can even buy specific equipment for the next vehicle if you prefer. Christmas is supposed to be about giving. This is giving that matters. Now, your country, wherever you're watching from, has probably done a lot for Ukraine already. The UK has sent billions of dollars, Canada has sent armor and artillery, Australia has sent tanks, Europe has stepped up in ways that would have been unthinkable a few years ago. That matters a lot. But there's a difference between reading a headline about His Majesty's government approving another aid package and knowing that you personally helped put a vehicle into service this week. Governments move slowly. Aid packages take months to negotiate, to vote on, to announce, and to deliver. By the time they arrive, the front line is already shifted. What Car for Ukraine does is different. When you donate here, you're not funding a spreadsheet or a press release. You're funding a vehicle that moves today, a van that carries drones tonight, a truck that rotates soldiers off the line this week, a piece of equipment that keeps someone alive long enough to see Christmas. That's not abstract, that's immediate. And there's something powerful about that connection. This isn't charity at a distance, it's participation. When you help fund one of these vehicles, you become part of its story. Somewhere in Ukraine, there's a unit that knows people they will never meet, people in the UK, in Canada, in the States, cared enough to act, not as governments, as individuals. And that matters more than you think. A small donation here doesn't disappear into the noise of geopolitics. It turns into steel, into fuel, armor, and mobility. It turns into options on a battlefield where options save lives. You don't need to be Ukrainian. You don't need to be American. You don't need to be from Michigan. You just need to decide that this war isn't something you only watch. This is one of those rare moments where a modest personal contribution can have a measurable effect right now. And that's why this matters. To everyone watching from around the world, thank you. You didn't have to get involved. You didn't have to care, but you did. The soldiers who received Katarina, they know your names, they know your flags, and they know you stood with them. We can do it again, and with your help, we will. From me and my family to you and yours. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and in my bad American accent, Slava Ukraini. Now, go make that donation. Let's get that next vehicle moving.